Hello everyone, and welcome to the DPB podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Mondis, with DisneyPinsBug.com, the latest news on Disney pin trading and collecting from the world. This is episode number 172 for the week of July 15th, 2019.
Welcome to the Disney Pins blog podcast.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. It has been 2 weeks since we had a DPB podcast episode. I was down at Walt Disney World last weekend covering the opening of Grand Destino Tower Resort, the new hotel at Disney's Coronado Springs. Had a great time there. That is a beautiful hotel. Disney did such a good job with the theming of that resort. I have a vlog from the grand opening and an official room tour video up now on the Disney Pins blog YouTube channel. I don't have any housekeeping to cover today, so let's just get right into the pin news. First, we're going to start off with Mickey's of Glendale. They are brand new WDI pin releases, actually coming out today, July 15th, and they feature Splash Mountain 30th anniversary. These pins are gorgeous. I would love to get some of these for myself. There are 2 logo pins with characters, and it has like water splashing out with the Splash Mountain logo in the center. Then there is a jumbo pin, which I love this one. It is the log flume heading down the hill. It says Splash Mountain at the bottom. You have all the characters in it. That one is limited edition of 200 with a retail price of $79.95. And then we have some character profile pins featuring Brer Rabbit, Mr. Bluebird, Brer Fox, Brer Bear, and the Boot Hill Brothers, the Vultures. Those are LE250 with a retail price of $22.95 each. They have a beautiful gold frame and feature the character in the center. I think these pins are going to look gorgeous in person. I can't wait to see them when they're released. Alright, next we're going to head over to actually the Bradford Exchange. They have released Disney pins in the past, but a new set was just discovered, and this one features Nightmare Before Christmas. It's limited edition of 2,500 with a retail price of $79.95. It features 5 Nightmare Before Christmas pins featuring Jack Skellington, Sally, Zero. And the cool thing about this set is it's plated in 24 karat gold. So that's pretty unique there. That's a Bradford Exchange exclusive. You can purchase that one online. Next we have a few new Mondo Pin Releases. They're actually going to be at San Diego Comic-Con as well this week, which we're going to cover in Disney Pin Chat segment. But the new ones that were already released on their website feature Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. There are 3 new pin releases there. One featuring Chip, another one just with Dale, and then the third one is Gadget. All of those have a retail price of $10, released online in July, and they are expected to ship in August of 2019. Also released at Mondo are new Darkwing Duck and DuckTales pins. The DuckTales features Scrooge McDuck, and the Darkwing Duck one just has him on it, and those are $10 as well. Released online and shipping in August. Next, we're going to head over to Disney Store Japan. They have a brand new pin set that was released featuring the Little Mermaid 30th anniversary. This is a big pin set featuring 14 different pins. You have character cutouts. There are like screen print elements featuring different scenes from the Little Mermaid. And that was released at Disney Store Japan online. Alright, let's head over to Hong Kong Disneyland. They had a few new pin releases as well, again featuring 2 new Little Mermaid open edition pins. These ones were extremely popular whenever we posted them. The one just has Ariel on it, and it says the Little Mermaid at the bottom with like a little plate on it with Sebastian and Flounder around it. And then the second one is the Kiss the Girl boat scene featuring Ariel and Eric with a starry night background. Both of those are open edition exclusive to Hong Kong Disneyland. Next was this open edition Disney Classic Series pins at Hong Kong Disneyland. There are 8 open edition pins. Looks like they have a stained glass element on it. Various characters like Simba, Dumbo, Bambi, Chip and Dale, and others. They have a gold leaf frame with like that stained glass element in the background, and then the character is the center. Very nice looking pins, especially for open editions. Those were released on July 13th and are available, I believe, through October 12th of 2019. You can pick those up in the Emporium. And then lastly, at Hong Kong Disneyland are the limited edition pins that were released this past week. We have a new pin in the Key series. This one features Timon, And then there are 2 new princess pins, one featuring Cinderella with her carriage in the background, and the other one featuring Tiana. Both of those are limited edition of 400 and were released on July 13th as well. All right, now let's head into Disney parks in America. There were a lot of pin releases in these past 2 weeks. I'm only covering some of like the more popular releases. Again, if you guys want to see all of the pin news, just head over to the website DisneyPinsBlog.com and click on the blog tab, and you can scroll through all of the blog posts there. All right, first up on Disney parks, we have a brand new Haunted Mansion 50th anniversary pin released at Club 33. This is the exclusive club at Disneyland. And this is the second pin in the Haunted Mansion collection. It features the birthday ghost blowing out her candles on her birthday cake. Again, this is like the Haunted Mansion door pin. It's a hinge pin, and then it opens up. On the inside, you have a scene of the first pin, I believe, featured Madame Leota, and now we have the birthday ghost. Limited edition of 999. That was released on July 12th at Disneyland, and you have to be a Club 33 member to purchase that one, or be invited, I believe, to Club 33. Next, we have some hidden Mickey news to report. The 2019 Wave A pins, which were released earlier this year, are now available for purchase. So that was a pretty quick turnaround for those pins. If you're new to the Hidden Mickey pin game, they are first released on cast member lanyards. You can't purchase them, you can only acquire them through trading. And then a few months later, or sometimes up to a year later, they are released in these colored pin pouches at the parks. They're $12.99 and there are 2 randomly selected pins per pouch. Well, we have Wave A for 2019 now available. They were spotted out at Disneyland, and they are in like this goldish orange color pin pouch. At the time of this recording, they haven't been spotted at Walt Disney World for purchase yet, only Disneyland, but they should be coming to World very soon. Next, we have a few new pin releases for the Play Disney Parks app. This app was introduced last year, 2018, and there were a couple pins that went along with it. Basically, you play different games while waiting in line for attractions, and once you unlock certain achievements, you're able to go and purchase a pin for that attraction. I know a lot of cast members are lenient with this. You don't actually have to play the game in the app. You can actually go and just purchase them at one of the pin stores. But there were 3 new pin releases this week for this app. The first one featuring the Haunted Mansion has a little ghost on it. That's a nice looking pin. All of these are limited releases with a retail price of $14.99 each. Next was a C3PO pin for Star Tours. Another nice one there. And then the third one, probably my favorite, is the skeleton pirate on the mask for Pirates of the Caribbean. Nice pin there. All 3 of those are for the Play Disney Parks app. Next, we have a new cast member pin release at Disneyland in Walt Disney World. This is part of that movie anniversary collection. This one features Tarzan 20th anniversary. That's limited edition of 500 and was released this past week at Disneyland Team Centers and Walt Disney World Company D stores. All right, and now for the new pin releases this week at Disney Parks. First, we're going to start off with Disneyland. All of these are being released this Thursday, July 18th. First up, we have the iHeart Gaming bi-monthly series. Again, these are staggered between Walt Disney World and Disneyland every month. But this one features Pocahontas, exclusive to Disneyland, edition size of 2,500, and that is $17.99. And then we have 3 new Star Wars Galaxy's Edge pins being released. These are the pins of the month, kind of like the Countdown series. I think they're just catching up though, since they're releasing 3 this month. The first one features the First Order Stormtrooper scene. That one's limited edition of 1,500. Next one features Han Solo from the Resistance, and it has the Millennium Falcon silhouette. That one is limited edition of 1,500. And then the third one is the K2SO droid from Star Wars Rogue One. That one is limited edition of 1,500 as well. And now for the shared pin releases at Disney Parks. There aren't any Walt Disney World exclusive this week, but we do have one being released on both coasts, Disneyland and Walt Disney World, and it is the live-action The Lion King pin. This is a limited release, and I think the retail price on this one will probably be around $14.99 or $15.99, and again, that one's going to be available this Thursday, July 18th. Alright, so that's going to do it for the pin news this week. Now let's head into Disney Pin Chat, where we're going to discuss San Diego Comic-Con 2019 pin releases. We do have a few of them up on the website, but I'm sure a few more are going to be trickling in this week. We have some of the previews up, the big one being Marvel They always have a lot released every year. The whole list is out. We have the blog post up if you guys want to check that out. If you're attending San Diego Comic-Con, I really would like to get out there one of these years to check it out. I've never been to the Comic-Con out there. It seems like a fun time. But we'll go through the Marvel checklist right now. There are 4 pin sets being released. First one featuring the Avengers, second one X-Men, third one is Spider-Verse, and then the fourth one is Guardians of the Galaxy. All 4 of those are $30 each. And again, these can be purchased at the Marvel booth, which is booth number 2329. Next, there is a mystery pin set. Each box contains 2 randomly selected pins, lots of various Marvel characters there. And then new for this year is a Thanos pin with lanyard. And then there are incentive pins, which features, it looks like Deadpool and Spider-Man, I believe. But you have to spend either $60, $80, or $110 to purchase 1, 2, or 3 of these incentive pins. So you can't just purchase them right off the shelf. All of these are designed by Scotty Young, just like in years past. Also, we got a preview of the Toynik exclusive pin releases. There are a lot of Marvel and Star Wars pins being released. You can find these between booth number 815, 4437 and 3749. The first one is actually a Marvel 80 years pin. Can you believe it? 80 years of Marvel. That's a limited edition of 1,000. Retail price is $10. Next is the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man pin. It's actually the comic book cover from whenever Spider-Man was first introduced. That's a limited edition of 1,000 as well. Retail price of that one is $15. Next is a Marvel Avengers Deluxe spinning pin. It's a little spinner featuring a bunch of different Avengers logos on it. That's LE1000. Retail price for that one is $20. And it comes in like a little collectible box. Next is a Marvel Deadpool in a chicken suit. That one's a limited edition of $1,500. Retail price is $10 on that one. Next there is a Spider-Man Spider-Verse punk bracelet and pin set. So yeah, there's like these little leather bracelets in it, and then it features a 6-pin set from the Punk Spider-Man. That one's limited edition of 1,000, retail price $65 for that set. And then finally is a Star Wars Han Solo and Carbonite and Blaster 2-pin set. This is limited edition of 1,200, retail price is $15. And all of those I just mentioned can be found at the Toynik booths. There are also going to be new releases from Mondo at San Diego Comic-Con 2019. We don't have those blog posts up. They will be coming very soon. And then any other releases from San Diego Comic-Con that have to do with Disney, Marvel, or Star Wars, we'll be sure to get those up on the website, so be sure to check back. And if you are attending the event, hope you have a great time. All right, well, I think that's going to do it for episode number 172 of the DPB podcast. Hope everyone has a great week. Thank you for listening and watching once again. See ya.